Hello everyone! The Star Trek franchise is known for its grand starships, futuristic technologies, diplomacy, conflict, and hope. Among the iconic locations and vessels in the Star Trek universe, Deep Space Nine, also known as DS9, stands out as a unique space station with remarkable capabilities and strategic significance. Unlike the starships that Star Trek has focused on before, Deep Space Nine was stationary, and its power stems from both in terms of military capabilities and geopolitical location. This video will explore the power that Deep Space Nine possesses, examining its military strength, strategic importance, and its role in shaping the political landscape of the Star Trek universe. Now let's start reviewing the strategic importance of Deep Space Nine. When assessing the Deep Space Nine power, its strategic location is perhaps its most critical feature. Originally built for Cardassian mining, the station was repurposed by the United Federation of Planets and the Bajoran government after the Cardassian withdrawal from Bajor. Stationed near the Bajoran planet and adjacent to the first known stable wormhole in the Alpha Quadrant, Deep Space Nine's location became critical for controlling the access to the Gamma Quadrant, which lies on the other side of the wormhole. The discovery of the Bajoran wormhole altered the balance of power in the quadrant. It provided a direct path to the Gamma Quadrant, which until then was largely unexplored and was out of reach. Deep Space Nine became a hub of trade exploration and diplomacy, and more importantly, the station became a frontier outpost guarding the Alpha Quadrant from the unknown and potentially dangerous powers of the Gamma Quadrant, especially the Dominion. Thus, Deep Space Nine's strategic power is based on its ability to control the access to this wormhole, which is vital for trade, military logistics, and diplomacy. Moreover, whoever controls Deep Space Nine effectively held the key to the entire quadrant of the galaxy, making the station immensely powerful from a geopolitical standpoint. Now let's review the station's military power and defensive capabilities. Though it was originally a Cardassian mining station, the militarization of Deep Space Nine, particularly in response to the increased threat of the Dominion, transformed it into a formidable fortress. When the Cardassians first left, the station was placed under the control of the Bajoran government and the Federation, and it became an uphill battle after that. The station was built with different technology, which kept on breaking down all the time, and the crew had to deal with certain areas being booby-trapped in the station, and it took a long time to get the systems to a point where it could handle external threat. Over time, Deep Space Nine was upgraded and equipped with a wider range of phaser arrays and torpedo launchers, giving the station the ability to defend itself against large-scale attacks. The station's weapon systems were enhanced by both Starfleet and Bajoran engineers, turning the station into a powerful military installation capable of engaging multiple enemy ships. These defensive capabilities were demonstrated by repelling a massive Klingon fleet, and later on a Dominion and Cardassian fleet, through its upgraded weapons and tactical defenses. When it comes to the station's defenses, the station's shields were also enhanced to withstand multiple attacks. Deep Space Nine defensive shields allows it to hold its own in a space battle, such as a pivotal battle for control of the station between the Federation forces and the Dominion. Throughout the years, the captain of the station, Sisko, and his team employed a strategic ingenuity to maximize the station's military power. For example, they deployed a network of self-replicating mines around the Bajoran wormhole to prevent the Dominion reinforcements from arriving from the Gamma Quadrant. This tactic effectively blocked the Dominion's vast resources from pouring into the Alpha Quadrant, a critical move in the Dominion War. These factors combined makes Deep Space Nine a powerful military installation, capable of holding its own against a large fleet. However, its power is not solely derived from its offensive and defensive capabilities. Its importance as a political and diplomatic center also enhanced its influence. Now let's review the station's political power and diplomatic influence. Deep Space Nine's power extends beyond its military capabilities and into the realm of diplomacy and politics. Situated in a crossroad of several major powers, including the United Federation of Planets, the Bajoran people, the Cardassian Union, and later the Dominion. Since the station was in the middle of all these major powers, it became the center of diplomacy in the Alpha Quadrant. The presence of Benjamin Sisko as the station's commander was also significant in this context, as it serves not only as the station's military leader, but also as the Bajoran's emissary of the prophets, giving him a unique religious and political influence. Sisko's role as the emissary of the prophets gave him a significant sway over the Bajoran people and the government. His importance to Bajor gave Deep Space Nine an added political weight, as the Bajoran people saw him as a holy person. His influence was major when preventing Bajor from joining the Dominion during the war, which would have been a devastating blow to the Federation. Deep Space Nine served as a neutral ground for negotiations between warring factions, such as the Federation and Cardassian Union. Its central location made it a convenient meeting place for different powers, enhancing its diplomatic power. Many key negotiations and political maneuvers of the Dominion War and other interstellar conflicts took place aboard the station, underscoring its significance as a hub of political power. The Dominion War was one of the most intense conflicts in Star Trek history. It thrust Deep Space Nine into the spotlight as a key military and strategic asset. The station became the front line in the Federation's defense against the Dominion, and its control was hotly contested throughout the war. The fall and the subsequent recapture of Deep Space Nine was a pivotal moment in the war. In the episode The Call to Arms, the station was briefly lost to the Dominion Cardassian alliance, marking a low point for the Federation and its allies. However, Starfleet eventually recaptured the station in the episode The Sacrifice of the Angels, which was a turning point in the war which eventually led to the Dominion's defeat. Deep Space Nine's importance during the war was not just its role as a military outpost. It served as a logistic hub, a center for intelligence operations, and a symbol for Federation and Bajoran resistance. The station's ability to withstand Dominion control for a significant period and continue functioning as a center of resistance highlights its significance and power. In conclusion, the power of Deep Space Nine in the Star Trek universe was varied. Its strategic location near the Bajoran wormhole made it into a critical asset for controlling the access to the Gamma Quadrant, and its formidable defensive and offensive capabilities turned it into a military powerhouse. Beyond its military might, Deep Space Nine's political and diplomatic importance, combined with its connections with the Bajoran prophets and its role in the Dominion War, made it the most powerful and influential location in the galaxy. Despite being a space station, Deep Space Nine played a central role in shaping the political, military, and spiritual landscape of the galaxy, leaving a mark on the Star Trek universe. If you enjoyed this video, then please like and subscribe, and also click on the notification button to keep yourself updated with my channel. For more sci-fi content, then please check out these other two videos, my socials, and my newsletter getting an array of sci-fi information on a weekly basis. Thank you for watching Utopian broadcast, and I will see you next time on my channel. Thank you.